What's up, boys and girls and everything else in between? What's going on, man? It's another Monday. It's another Just My 2 Cents stream. I hope you're all doing good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's January 9th, 2023. Just about halfway through January, the new year, which is fucking insane. They say time flies when you're having fun. And, well, yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I got a good show planned for today, boys. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope y'all are enjoying your Monday. I'm still stopped the fuck up, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds fucked up. Still, it is. But I got my coffee. I got my pot. I'm ready to start this stream. Couple little updates and such to talk about. There were some things that happened this weekend. Some boxing and some NFL that I'm going to talk about. But the majority of this show will be centered around breaking down the fights for the first UFC fight card of the year. That's UFC Vegas 67. That's taking place this Saturday, January 14th. So yeah, most of the stream will be talking about those fights. I'll pull Tapology up. I might even do some tape study. I don't know. It might be a decently long stream, but I do want to break that down in its entirety, really get into these fights. And I have done some tape study. I have made all of my picks as far as the side that I'm on. As far as my bets, I have a couple bets that I'm going to make, but I want to look at some of those lines today too and just kind of think about that a little bit and see if I can zero in on some spots. But yeah, that's going to be the show today, man. But what's up, dude? How are y'all doing, man? What's up, player? What you doing? How you feeling this morning? Dude, I got woken up very rudely at the fucking butt crack of dawn. I thought it was just some young idiot blasting music, and it was, but it was this fucking church, dude. Somehow I went back to sleep. My wife called the fucking cops on him. Dude, it's ridiculous, man. For a church, dude, you're that fucking disrespectful of other people. It's just unbelievable, man. So yeah, I had a fucking shitty night's sleep, and that's part of the reason for the delay. So I apologize. Late to your own stream. What a flake. But it is what it is. Slept like shit. Kind of feel like shit, but I'm here, man. The show must go on. We're going to talk about UFC Vegas 67 today, boys. But first, got a couple other things I want to talk about. There's some shit that happened this weekend as far as sports goes. And I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. Ukraine is not as weak as I thought, and Usyk way better. We'll see about that. You gonna bet Usyk? Dude, it's not even a mega church, but it's a fucking like new age. We're young and hip. Jesus is my buddy. Dap up with Christ. That kind of shit. Like they're on that. But dude, oh man. If I was a little bit younger, I probably would have been already gone over there, fought with the fucking youth leader. I just God damn it. Like why can't you just be a normal, nerdy, quiet church? Why do you have to be this fucking like loud ass just Christians that think they're cool is so fucking cringy. Zach says I got woken up very rudely by my child asking for her mommy who was at work. Dang. It's a labor of love, isn't it, Zach? Not that I really know, but I can imagine. So, what happened this weekend, dude? What happened this weekend, you ask? Welcome to the China Club. A chang, a chang, chang, a chong, chong, chong. What up? What you doing? Let me see. Edit this avatar here, dude. First things fucking first. Let's get the fucking dumb shit out of the way. Cowboys stunk it up yesterday. Shit the bed, dropped the ball, fill in the blank, man. We fucking sucked. It's not so much that the game mattered because it fucking didn't. But dude, you want to be going into the playoffs with a little fucking momentum. Not getting fucking rolled up by one of your division rivals who has sucked ass, dude. We whooped them earlier in the season. Now, I know they beat Philly, but they're a shit-ass team, dude. Losing to them when you're trying to, like, build up momentum going into this fucking wild card is just fucking sorry, dude. I am not. It did not give me a lot of confidence going into the postseason. We got to go play Tampa next Monday. And, dude, it's Tom Brady. There was some Tom Brady narrative bullshit going on the first game of the season when we played him. I think there's going to be some more narrative. I hope we win. I think we got a chance to win. But if I told you I was confident in it, I'd be fucking lying, dude. But, yep, that's the fucking game, dude. Next Monday, wild card game. I don't like that we're the favorites. I think the Bucs should be the favorites. I'd feel better about Dallas, but like, I don't know, dude. Our secondary is what's sketchy, man. All Tom Brady has to do is heave it over the top to Mike Evans, and he's got at least a 50% chance of completing that motherfucker. So I don't know, dude. I want us to get at least one win. That's how pathetic it's become. Like that, my expectations are that, like, oh, we're good enough to get in the playoffs, but not good enough to ever fucking make a deep run. So it's like that's what I expect. I want us to win at least one playoff game, but dude, I'm not confident about this game. I wish we were playing a different team than Tampa. Tom Brady in the postseason he already gets favoritism, but it's crazy in the postseason. Now, what does give me a slight modicum of hope is what happened to the Packers. Because Rodgers is a dude that gets a lot of flags too, and a lot of no calls in his favor. And it was looking like it was going to be one of those, okay, here we go again. Rodgers leading some like late game comeback to win by 3 fucking points, but it didn't happen. So I don't know, man. And I was kind of thinking, okay, like, you know, they're trying to push Rodgers into the postseason. So maybe that narrative is not as much in play as I thought, but it's also different with Tom Brady. So we'll see, man. But that's the game. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the NFL wild card or playoff picture. It's just I have other things I want to talk about, but I just had to mention that we fucking sucked yesterday, dude. That was yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing. Made me sick. Anyways, man. The main thing I want to talk about, other than UFC today, is the pugilism, boys. The fucking fisticuffs that went down this past weekend. I watched the fights. I had one bet on the fights. I'm going to tell you what I thought about them. Tell you how I did. So let's get right to it. First fight that was of note was, and this is, why am I not surprised? Why am I not fucking surprised? Of course, when I think that it could actually close the show and get it done against a guy that's been knocked out more than once, of course he can't do it. Of course. Fucking typical Demetrius Andrade fight. It is just blatantly clear that he is on a different level than Damon Nicholson by about halfway through the first round. He was outclassing the guy from the first round. I don't know if I gave Nicholson a round, dude. But it's like, you are that much of a goof that you can't mash on the gas and get Damon Nicholson out of there. I understand if it's a higher level opponent and you just want to show that you're the superior boxer and just kind of style on him. But dude, what a fucking clown. You're going to call out Charlo and you can't stop Damon Nicholson. Let me tell you what right now. Jermall Charlo, dude, the guy gets a lot of fucking hate, but he's a boxer puncher for real. Is he the best? Is he as good a boxer as Canelo? No. Does he hit as hard? I don't know. He hits pretty fucking hard, dude. So, and he's very skilled. Worlds more skilled than Damon Nicholson. So, yeah, this is just typical par for the course for Demetrius Andrade, dude. Talking all kinds of crazy shit, acting like a fucking weirdo goof, and then pulling the stunt. He should have smoked this dude by like the 8th round. It's just crazy, man. Like, Demetrius Andrade is such a fucking clown. I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, why am I not surprised? Afraid you might be right, dude. It's like, I'm still waiting to see him take that next fucking step, dude, and show that he's actually kind of clutch. I don't give a fuck about regular season clutch. Show that you're clutch in the postseason, win this game against Tom Brady, and then get back to me. I don't want to hear any of that shit about how good Dak is and about all his potential and about how it's the defense. I don't want to hear none of that fucking shit about the defense and Kellen Moore and fucking Mike McCarthy and Zeke and Tony Pollard, and fucking Trayvon Diggs and whoever, the Curse or whoever the fuck else. I want to hear it. If we don't win this game, it's on Dak. Period. He's the leader. Step up and fucking lead. Stop throwing these little soft ass, pussy ass passes that get fucking pick six left, right, and center. I'm sick of it. No, this is StreamYard. Oh, this is StreamYard, Bo. But what it is this. Shout out to Will. Shout out to the Big Show. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Yes, sir. That's the difference this year. Well, it started last year. So the next fight, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this, but man, this is one of those things where it's like, dude, boxing gets criticized for this shit all the time. And I like to try and defend boxing, but this is the kind of shit that you can't really defend. And this is where it's like all the fucking haters are right when they say this is some bullshit. I don't know if anybody watched this fight, but this was the biggest upset on the card. And it was some fucking bullshit. Man, Roy Monvia did not win that fight, dude. He didn't do a goddamned thing until the 9th round, and I still gave Rashidi Ellis that round. Rashidi Ellis won the first 8 rounds without question. The 9th round was closer. I gave Rashidi Ellis the 9th round. Like, and it's not like Villa he dropped him twice in the 12th, but He didn't drop him before that, and he lost 85% of that fight, and he didn't get the finish. That was just such a greasy robbery. I don't know if they're trying. I don't know what they're trying to do, like what they're trying to set up with that. But that was maybe they're trying to set up Boots versus this guy. But dude, I don't know, man. Because and this is funny too, because Rashidi Ellis was talking. I will say this, although I do think he got robbed. Rashidi Ellis talking spicy to Boots Ennis sounds just so fucking crazy right now, dude. Because there's no way he could not hold a candle to Jaron Ennis. So it's very funny that he was talking all that fucking shit. But he got robbed, dude. He won that fight. So it is what it is, man. That's why people, talk shit about boxing. It's like I can only defend that kind of shit so much. This was just annoying as fuck. This is there's only so much you can do with a guy that wants to constantly disengage. Now, Shukazan, I will give Corinne credit for having good footwork, but he just used it to run away. He didn't use it to set up his own punches. He did not go in there to try and win that fight. What he did from the opening bell was told himself, I'm going to survive. I'm going to run and run and run until the final bell of the 12th round. That was his mentality. And it's really fucking obnoxious because he was trying to act like such a fucking tough guy at the stare downs, like wouldn't break eye contact with Boots, just staring him down like he's really going to fucking do something. And then he just got on his bike. He's not a pussy ass bitch, but he fought like a pussy ass bitch. Corinne Chukajan fought like a pussy ass bitch. He ran the whole time. He could have made that a competitive fight, but he would have got knocked out. Because even when he was running, Boots wasn't cutting the ring off as well as I would have liked to have seen. But I will give Chukajan credit for having good footwork. But he still got cracked, and he just wasn't there for it. And again, it was pretty much a shutout. Like, it was just annoying. I know a lot of people bet Boots by KO. I had Boots by KO rounds 1 through 4, which is just laughable at this point. But yeah, that busted my fucking parlay. That busted it right there. But I know a lot of people were betting Boots by knockout. That was in a lot of people's parlay. So yeah, it is what it is. But what I really wanted to talk about is this fucking main event. The Tank Davis hate is absolutely fucking insane. He's the fucking boogeyman, dude. That's what it is. It is projection. It is projection from little Ryan Garcia fans and fucking Devin Haney fans and a little bit of Shakur Stevenson fans. That's all that is. Just hating on Tank. Dude, he ain't fucking ducking nobody. Floyd fucked up his career. That was Floyd. That was Floyd's insecurity. He ain't with Floyd anymore, dude. So we're going to see what's really up now, dude. We're going to fucking see what's really up. But as far as this fight, yeah, I mean, people, goddamn, dude. The MMA community just shows themselves to be such fucking casuals when they talk about boxing, dude. It is just, it's not even funny, man. You know what it is? MMA fans trying to talk about boxing, unfucking real. The fucking stupidity and ignorance knows no bounds. Hector Garcia is not a bum. Undefeated champions are not bums by definitions, you fucking morons. You fucking just bleed dolts. He's a champion, undefeated. Once again, what happens to these relatively young, undefeated champions when they get in there with Tank? They get their fucking block knocked off. And another thing this is another thing with the Tank hate. It's fucking Mexican Isaac Cruz fans. That's what it is. They're like, oh, Isaac Cruz, he fucking he exposed Tank. Bullshit, motherfucker. Tank broke his hand halfway through the fight and still fucking outboxed him. Still out by won like 8 rounds to 4 with a broken hand. Fucking idiots, dude. They're just scared, man. It's fucking it's scary ass Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fans. That's why Devin Haney's going after Old Man Loma, a dude, the former champion, dude that already got beaten by a dude that got exposed as a fraud. And then he beat the fraud that exposed that fraud. It's just fraudulence and more fraudulence and more fraudulence. And Devin Haney just yap. Talking about fucking Tank Davis and the Twitter fingers. Dude, Devin Haney is corny, man. And I'll tell you what else he can't do. He can't fucking punch his way out of a wet paper bag. That fucking sparring footage where he's just like jabbing Hector Garcia. You should have heard Tank at the fucking post-fight presser, dude. It was hilarious. That dude Broadway Joel, the Dominican media dude that's on Twitter, and he has press credentials, so you can see him at the fights and stuff too. But he asked Tank afterwards about the Devin Haney shit and what he thought about it and everything, and he was like, "Look, dude, Devin Haney sparred this dude twice. Like, did y'all watch the fight? Tank hit the dude so hard that he fucking went blind. Literally, he didn't know where the fuck he was. I thought originally that at the end of the round, because you can see at the end of the 8th round, the bell rings, Tank goes back to his corner, and Hector Luis Garcia starts to walk towards Tank, and the ref has to stop him and turn him back the other way. And I thought that was just him trying to be a tough guy, but I literally think that he thought that was his corner. Like he told his corner that he didn't know where he was. Tank literally beat that dude senseless with like 2 big overhand lefts. One of them almost sat him down, and he probably should have gone down, but he didn't. And he like just stood right back up and got clipped again. He beat him blind, literally. So I don't know what people are thinking, man. It's just hate, dude. Boxing is super duper tribal. I know how it goes, but still, man, like, for my money, Tank is the fucking goods at 135. Devin Haney's going to have to see him. Tank Davis is the WBA lightweight champion. Devin Haney has the super WBA that he got off Kambosos. If you think Kambosos is close to the same level of skill and power as Tank Davis, you're fucking drinking for the morning time, baby. You're drunk for that. Oh my God, you're drunk. This is going to be the one, dude. This is going to be the one where people are going to have to bend the fucking knee. Because y'all, you can say whatever you want. Oh, Hector Luis Garcia, who the fuck is that? Everyone knows who Ryan Garcia is. Even the casuals know who Ryan Garcia is. Because he just yap. He yaps on Twitter. He puts his little fucking, his little shoe shining and fucking throwing 7,000 punch combos and barely moving his head, dude. Tank is going to knock his fucking block off. Did y'all not see the boxing skill? Like, he's got better boxing skill. He's got way better footwork, dude. Ryan Garcia is a flat-footed, goofy-ass statue. He's a very fast puncher. He's a very good combo puncher, but he is stuck in the fucking mud, and he doesn't move his head. And that is a recipe for Tank Davis cleaning your motherfucking clock. Tank Davis is going to knock this dude out. He's going to starch him in unbelievably impressive fashion. Dude, Ryan Garcia made Luke Campbell look like a power puncher. Luke Campbell couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. And he fucking... Dude, Ryan Garcia couldn't even stand up. Dude, he tried to like post on his arm, and his arm went behind him, and his fucking head hit the canvas again. Dude, if that's Tank, you getting the stretcher pulled out for you, dude. Tank Davis is going to starch this dude. Y'all going to see. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one where y'all going to be forced to fucking bend the knee and eat crow. And I hope y'all please bet Ryan Garcia. Please, I am fucking begging and pleading y'all to bet Ryan Garcia, to give me a better line on Tank, Please. Tank's the better boxer. He's certainly the harder puncher. He has way better footwork. And the durability? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Tank Davis eats punches for breakfast. Ryan Garcia almost got knocked out cold by Luke Campbell. That's fucking embarrassing. Y'all gonna see, dude. When he gives fucking Ryan Garcia the business, y'all gonna fucking see. There he is. Howdy, pard. Big Moise in the fucking chat, the owner of the carousel. What on my recommendation, sir? What up, ear? Tejas in the house. What's up, dude? How are you? I think I'm going to turn to a life of crime. Running from them laws would be less stressful. Well, I wish you the best of luck, brother. Oh, he's going to slump him, dude. You want it? You got it, dude. Let's look at those fucking lines. I don't know if they have them up. They might, though. Let's see. Pro boxing odds. Let's just see. Let's have a look-see while we're at it. Pro boxing odds is like the best fight odds equivalent for boxing. In fact, I think you can find it when you. I'm so fucking stopped up, dude. Stuffy. All right. Now the fight's scheduled for April 15th. They might not have it that far ahead. No, they don't even have them up, dude. They don't even fucking have them up. That's wild. That's wild to me. They have Devin Haney, Vasil Lomachenko odds up for that might have been because they, dude, I don't know. It says December 31st. They have fucking July fight odds up. They got Beterbiev and Bivol odds up. They got Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. Are they fighting again? Jesus. Oh wait, never mind. Here we go. Here we go. I'm fucking blind. I was looking at the dates and not the fucking fights. Just scrolling down by the dates. What a dummy. Here it is. Yeah, dude. It's not too bad. It's reasonable. And I hope they get better. Right now it's you can get Tank Davis. It's only on William Hill, Ref, whatever the fuck that is in FanDuel. But yeah, Tank is a moderate, quote unquote, to bigger size favorite. He's minus 360 on FanDuel. They don't have props up yet, but dude, if it's I bet Tank Davis at fucking minus 3. That's a parlay piece. For sure. In my opinion. I'll bet it. Anyways, man. But yeah, I got my parlay busted by that fucking Ukrainian German bitch just fucking running for 12 rounds. So yeah. Bust that. And that brings my great way to start the fucking new year, right? With the wagering. Awesome. Down a half a sandwich. God damn it, boys. God damn. Oh well. I'm gonna get it back. I know I'll get it back. You know what? With that, I'm gonna have a casual toke. We're gonna change gears. We're gonna talk about what the thumbnail says we're gonna talk about. And that's breaking down and predicting UFC Vegas 67 at length. See, we're about a half hour in. Pretty good time to start talking about it. Shout out to the 6 people in the build, man. I hope you're all doing good. Let me. Man, I got this Cowboys floating helmet for Christmas. I don't know if y'all seen those. Uses like magnets to suspend the helmet between 2 magnetic poles, and but it's emitting this little like humming. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. It's starting to distract me. I might have to end up turning that shit off. Or just putting it a little further away. Like, it looks super cool on my desk, like right here behind the laptop, but yeah, it's starting to grind my gears. But yeah, man, let's talk about the first card of the year, dude. UFC Vegas 67. I did some tape study. I'm gonna do some more tape study to kind of, really zero in on my on the bets I'm gonna make. But let us go through the fight card one by one, and I will kind of break these down for you as best I can, and then I'll give you my predictions, because I want to get this shit out of the way, so that way during the weigh-ins, it can just be a weigh-in show, man. I can just talk in general terms. We can kind of talk a little bigger picture maybe, and not have to be like, okay, I need to break down this fight. It's already done did. You know what I mean? But I will be back Friday for the weigh-ins. It's a Vegas card, so this should be around the normal time, which is 12 noon. So I'll probably go live at around 11:30. But let me see if I can do the same thing on Pro Boxing Odds that I can do with. Here we go. Sweet. Awesome. You can. That's awesome. Yep. They're just sister websites. Okay. That is that. That is the odds. Let's look at the act. Let's break down the fight first, and then I'll look at the betting odds. Let's do that. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. If you're just joining me, you are not a moment too soon, dude. We're about to get into these UFC Vegas 67 breakdowns. Pull up topology. Tapology. Tap in. By God will. Okay. Here we go. 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 All right. Let me share this for y'all. Slides. No. I'm going to share the damn screen. Chrome tab. Event page. Share. Okay. Now I kind of previewed these fights Friday. Like I said, I did get the chance to do some tape study, and I have a little bit better of an idea of how I want to, or how I'm going to pick these fights. As far as the bets go, I'm going to kind of look into that more today and continue to do tape study and kind of, like I said, nail those down. But I can at least talk about the fights themselves and how I kind of think they're going to go. This first one, dude, is one of the tougher fights to pick, honestly, because I think that Sarge Eubanks is a way better grappler. And I think on the feet, it's kind of Cachoeira's fight to lose. Man, and Sarge has gas tank problems too. It's such a fucking greasy ass fight, man. I don't know, dude. I just, something in my mind is telling me to pick Sarge, and I'm just gonna be wrong. What is that, man? I was talking about that on one of the other streams. Like, I think I was talking about with Noah, and he was talking about like cognitive dissonance. It's like, just what in my mind is what do I not like about Priscilla Cachoeira, and why do I want to pick Sarge? Because Sarge is not a super great fighter. She's just a better grappler, man. If she gets Cachoeira to the ground, Priscilla might get choked, dude. Again, I don't know, man. On the feet, Priscilla is really wild and sloppy, and she's powerful, but like I don't think Sarge is trash on the feet. She's just not. It's just the cardio, man. I would never ever bet this fight, but I might pick Sarge and just end up eating crow. But I don't. I'm not going to spend a terrible amount of time on this fight because I just think definitely not going to watch any more tape. I just watch some highlights, just kind of refresh my memory. If we're talking about level of competition, man, Sarge has fought way better fighters. I mean, I know she does have that fight with Valentina, but like, dude, look, okay, take Valentina out of that. Losses to Molly, Carolina, choked by Jillian. Now, Jillian has nasty jits, but still, dude. Your wins are against Shanna Dobson, Gina Mazzani, Ji-Yun Kim, Lipsky. I don't think Sarge is like levels above. She's definitely better than Gina Mazzani and Shanna Dobson, and probably better than Ji-Yun Kim and Ariane Lipsky, too. Like, her record sucks. I don't know, man. It's like it's not much better competition. It's though Aspen Ladd is a bad loss. Betch is not a great loss. Kellen Vieira is a decent loss. Panny's pretty good. Melissa Gatto, that's not bad. I don't know, dude. This is such like a 50-50. I just think I don't know. I don't know, dude. I definitely wouldn't bet it. There's no way I'd fucking bet this fight. Avila's a decent win. Cheesecake is a shit win. Elise Reed is a shit win. Lauren Murphy's a pretty good win. But that's the thing. It's like Lauren Murphy fought Valentina too. Don't know if she deserved that fight necessarily because I thought she got a robbery in the fight before, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people are really fucking high on Priscilla. I get the Sarge fade. Trust me, I get the Sarge fade. But what I don't get is this Priscilla Cachoeira love. And like, yeah, I'm undefeated picking Sarge fights, wins and losses. This one's a little tougher though, man. This one's like it's easy to pick Melissa Gatto over Sarge, but like Cachoeira ain't as good as Melissa Gatto. Like, not even close, man. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, man. This one's tough. This one's real tough. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to fucking take the lips. Duh. My bad, y'all. Take this down real quick. Julia Alba doesn't have a great record either. If Sarge grapples her and takes her to the ground, I favor her to win. I definitely favor her to win. Like that, dude, she just can crush him. I'm sorry. It is absolutely absurd that she got a Valentina Shevchenko fight, her first fight in the UFC. That is absolute nonsense. Maybe that's what it is. That people are like, oh, dude, she fought Valentina. Got fucking smoked. Molly's a fucking high-end jobber. Caroline is a fucking can. Dobson can. Mazzani can. Robertson fraud. G and Kim fraud. Lipsky fraud. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. How are y'all fucking breaking this shit down? Like, I mean, I know people are just gonna fucking knee jerk pick Cachoeira, but I don't know, man. I mean, Aspen Ladd has her number. Yeah, I mean, she does kind of lose to brawlers, man. She does kind of lose to these brawlers. Maybe she loses to fighters with good striking, with good like heavy-handed striking. The thing with Cachoeira, though, what's her fucking? Let me look at this shit real quick. Priscilla Cachoeira. The queen, people was like, the queen of violence. Let's see. Priscilla Cachoeira, UFC stats. I want to open a fucking unsecure website on this fucking computer. I'll get a virus in 4 seconds. Her takedown defense is pretty good, but I don't know. Dude, she got taken down 4 times by Gina Mazzani. If Sarge takes her down that many times, she's probably going to get choked. Fucking Molly McCann took her down twice. Dude, I might pick Sarge. I might pick Sarge and just eat the crow and get made fun of, but Priscilla Cachoeira is not that good. She's a goofy brawler, and her takedown defense is good, but not incredible. Do you get taken down 4 times by Gina Mazzani? Great day. That's a fade to me. I get the fade on Sarge, dude. Trust me, but Priscilla Cachoeira ain't shit, boys. I don't know how people are super confident in her. What a shit fight. Millie Mills, what up, dude? How are you? Yeah, man, y'all go check out Mills's interview with Damon Jackson, man. It's up on YouTube. Shout out to Mills. Shout out to the boys at Pub. What's going on, Mills? He likes Damon Jackson at plus 115. She sucks, dude. She fucking sucks. See, dude, that's what I'm worried about here. That's what I'm worried about with that Cowboys game. Yeah. I talked about it. Yep. So y'all are on it, man. Best chat in the whole damn world. I'm betting Priscilla round 3 decision and round 3. I know Moyes loves him some fucking Priscilla Cachoeira. That's your girl, dude. First, Sarge has to make way. Yeah, agreed. Since I can't figure out the ugly fighter RBI, dude, that's a good fucking litmus test. If you like, they're both kind of fucking, but they're definitely they're unfortunate looking women. So Yeah, fuck that fight. I might pick Sarge. I would never bet it. God, I'd never bet that fucking bullshit. Best of luck though, boys. You fucking know more than me about the WMMA, that's for sure. A fucking dookie fight like this. Bleh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I would say Priscilla decision or Sarge Sobmish. I might pick Sarge by second round submission. But yeah, you're right. Sarge does have to make weight first. Isn't this at 135? I believe this is 135. So I don't think it will be that much of an issue for Sarge as it was cutting to fucking flyweight. I think it's a bantamweight fight, but I could be wrong because I'm just a fucking skeevy stoner. But let's move along. Let's just fucking move on. I'm sick of talking about this fucking fight. It sucks. Great opener. Here we go. Fucking go, boys. Next fight. All right, let's talk about Jimmy Flick versus Charles Johnson. Let's damn old talk about it. I did a little more tape on this to refresh my memory. This is a striker versus grappler fight. Jimmy Flick is an Arcandome dude. I like Jimmy Flick. He's down to earth. He's a cool barrage. He seems like a good-hearted dude, like a genuine person. Some people are so fucking phony baloney. Some of these fighters are so fucking phony baloney in the UFC. But I think Jimmy Flick is a real one. Unfortunately, though, I think Charles Johnson is being overhated because of that Zalgas Zamagulov fight. I think a lot of people bet Zalgas and took a fucking bath and thought that was a robbery. It was a close fight. It was a lot closer than people want to admit. So I think that's the reason people are fading Charles Johnson. I get it. Charles Johnson's a better striker. And I know it's kind of a fucking like lazy take, but I don't think you're surviving 3 rounds with Makhaev and getting subbed by Jimmy Flick, man. I just don't. Jimmy Flick is a good grappler. He fucking flying triangled Cody Durden. I don't think that's happening here, dude. And I think it's more likely that Charles Johnson's going to knock him out. So, yeah. And see, I got my picks right here, but I don't know, man. I think I like Charles Johnson there. So, yeah, I just think that's the more likely scenario, man. Jimmy's not the most durable, and Charles Johnson, like, he's not like fucking Floyd or anything, but he's got pretty decent boxing for a UFC fighter, and Jimmy doesn't have the durability. So I might throw a little flyer on Flick. Maybe he catches Charles with something crazy in the first round, like Jimmy Flick round 1 or Jimmy Flick sub, but it's not going to be much. I don't even know if it's going to be fucking $5. I might throw $2 or $3 on it, but I think it's more likely that Charles Johnson clips him. But I don't know. We'll see. Got to watch the fights first, but so let me just tap out. That way people that haven't looked will not see all my picks just yet. I might change a couple of these picks, but more than likely they're all going to stay. I might tweak some of the methods and shit, but thank you. This one here, I taped this one last night. Let me get back to the chat and see what y'all think about Flick and Charles Johnson. But man, I don't know, dude. I don't like Charles Johnson. He's gonna knock. I hope. Oh, dude, Jimmy Flick had Crow in the past. He might do it again. and I'm sure just tickle him to death. Will laugh in my fucking face again, but I don't think so, dude. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just like, I kind of almost feel it's almost like an obligatory, like, yeah, I know he's. I mean, he is, man. He does seem like the genuine artifact, like genuine article or whatever artifact, whatever that fucking expression is. He seems like the real deal. He seems like a real genuine dude, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like against a rangy boxer, probably gonna get knocked out. Zalga's pretty tough. Fucking Charles Johnson was putting it on him with a fucked up leg. I don't think Flick's got the fucking. I don't think Flick has the firepower that Zalgas has on the feet, which is not really that much either. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Charles Johnson. I probably won't bet it. Probably won't bet Johnson out of respect, but I don't really know if I can bet Flick either. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This one here, boys. Daniel Argueta versus Isaac Dolgarian. Did a little tape study. I watched a couple of fights from both of these barrages. Watched a couple of combate fights from Argueta. Watched a couple wrestling matches and a couple of Dolgarian's fights as well. This is a grappler versus grappler. There's some striker versus grappler matchups. This is grappler versus grappler. Both of these guys have good wrestling. Both of them have good jiu-jitsu. Argueta has a little more experience against I guess you could say a slightly higher level of competition. So let's kind of break this down just a little bit. Tail of the tape. Argueta slightly older, slightly more experienced, like I said. They don't have a reach for Dolgarian, but they're the same height. There's no age on it. Height. Sorry, I'm still kind of out of it, boys. Didn't sleep well last night. The one thing I don't like about Dolgarian is he's from Glory. But I tell you what, dude, I think Dolgarian is a live dog in this fight. I watched a couple of those Daniel Argueta fights, and he was in kind of like dominant positions. And then before you knew it, the guy just like had a body lock on him, like took his back and had a body lock. The kind of wrestling, like Dolgarian was a fucking wrestler at Kansas, I believe. And I think Dolgarian is live, dude. I might put a little flyer on Dolgarian. I just think it's kind of crazy that he's that much like he's favored that much by the public when it's like it's kind of a 50-50, maybe 60-40 Argueta, but I don't know, dude. I don't think he's that fucking good. Which one? Which of these fights of his did I watch? He fought Tertius and Jackson, so yeah, he's fought the higher level of competition, but I mean he loses every time he takes a step up. I watched which of these fucking combate fights did I watch? I watched I think it was I watched that LFA fight. I watched him versus Diego Silva. I believe I watched the Severson fight and the Hermosillo fight. Yeah, Argueta's really strong. He punches his way into the grappling. I think that Dolgarian is a slightly cleaner striker. And I think the wrestling is kind of a wash. Like I said, I like what I saw from Bulgarian on top more. I liked his top control more. I liked, dude, he neon belly goes right into mount when he needs to or when he sees the opportunity. I just liked more what I saw from him. Like when he flattened the dude out, he got the choke almost immediately. Like Argetta flattened the guy out, and then somehow the dude, like I said, like escaped out the back door and took his back. Like, and it happened like more than once. It's just like, I don't know, man. I like what I see from Bulgarian. I didn't even look at these odds. I just taped both of them because I didn't know a fucking thing about either of them really, and I didn't remember that Damon Jackson fight. But dude, I kind of like Bulgarian's wrestling, and I like Bulgarian as an underdog, and I might bet him. So yeah, that's what I think about that one. What? What are you trying to build my fucking spot, Robbie? You already know the deal, dude. Don't say fucking peep while I'm doing business here. Nah, man. I do not like the glory connection, but tell you what, I like like the eye test. He passes the eye test. Again, I think it's going to be a just going to be a grappling match, and I like what I see from him a little bit more, but I'm also kind of ignorant when it comes to the grappling. So I don't know, man. What do y'all think about that one? What do you think about that fight, Lobby, Mr. Smarty Pants? Nah, for real, who you on that side? Who are you liking that fight? Yeah, this buzzing is driving me nuts. Sorry, floating helmet. You're just gonna get stuck to the top of that magnet now. Now, what were we saying? Yeah, that buzzing is just slowly driving me insane. So I like Argetta's a good fighter, but I like what I've seen from Dolgarian so far, and I think they're pretty close to the same level. And it's just crazy that Argueta is favored that much. If he had a win over a decent fighter, it would be different. I mean, I guess this is a good win, but that's it, dude. That's fucking it. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, awesome. Yeah, he's got a great record. Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, that's a good win. I don't know, man. Argueta's kind of sloppy on the feet. I think on the feet, if Bulgarian stuff the takedown, I think Bulgarian's a better striker. So yeah, I like the dog on that one. After taping, I like the dog myself. What are you doing? No, I'm not. Argueta hasn't shown me much. Against a dude that's a good wrestler, when I've seen him like get like be like I said, has a guy flattened out and then all of a sudden the guy's like on his back. What the fuck? Are you trying to play mind games with me, Lobby? Who are you picking? I'm gonna nail you. I'm gonna nail your fucking feet to the floor on this one. Who are you picking? Don't answer my questions with questions. That's what I do to you. Oh my god, your fucking questions. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the world beater that Damon Jackson is. Yeah. Next fight. Next fight. You're obviously just not going to give me an answer. It's going to be a pain in the ass like usual. So let's just fucking let's move along. Let's press along. Yeah, I like Bulgarian there. About 60%, 60 to 65% confidence. Nothing but flyer. This one, I like Nascimento pretty confidently. I will probably throw him in a parlay. He's not that much older than Carlos and has literally twice the experience. I think he's at a way, way, way better camp. And I don't think I'm gonna give Hernandez credit for being tough. And Nascimento's not really a knockout artist either. He's much more of a grappler. I think he gets the better of the grappling. I think it's relatively competitive for like the first round and a half. And then I think Nascimento starts to take over, pretty comfortably and wins a decision, like a unanimous 29-28 or something. That's kind of how I see it going. Maybe Carlos gets the first round or something, or I don't know, but I just see Nascimento being slightly more dynamic, slightly better, for lack of a better word. I just think he's a little better of a fighter. So that's what I like there. I'm going with Nascimento by decision as well. I am going with the public on that one. What the fuck are y'all talking about in that discussion? Not typical. At least you're keeping it consistent. Man, I thought you would have, as much as you talk about him, I thought you would have had a main line to Kraus. Thought he'd be on your speed dial. Thought he'd be a little further up your speed dial. Maybe you're not as close to Kraus as you claim to be. This one, I taped this one last night thinking that I would get a better idea of who was going to win. I picked a side. I'm sticking with the side, but like this one kind of sketches me out a little bit. Mateusz Rebecki or Rebecki, whatever how you pronounce it, and Nick Fiore. I think this is a pretty close fight. And when I taped it first, and then I looked at the odds and looked how the public. It's like, dude, I think Fiore is a little bit better than that. I think he's a little more live than that. I'm still picking Rebecki or Rebecki. But I don't think Fiore is trash, and I think that the public is disrespecting him a little bit. I still think Mateusz gets it done, though. But I think they're both pretty decent grapplers. I don't know, man. I'm not as like fucking bullish on fucking Rebecki or whatever. I'm not as confident as him as it seems like some other people are, but I do think he gets it done. So let's see which of these fights that I watched last night. I watched the that's I'm sorry, man. Like you can't count this. He has one of the he's notorious for having a pathetic record. Like, dude just signs up to lose. Some of these, like, Stengel's kind of the same way. So it's like, which one did I watch? I watched the George Shepard fight and the Stingle fight and the Jay Ellis fight. Like, you can't take much from a Jay Ellis fight, dude. Maybe that's why the big fade. He's a black belt. He's at New England Cartel. He trains with fucking Cater and Rob Font. He might be their grappling coach. I saw someone saying that in one of the in the comments on one of the videos. But I still think Rebecki, with his experience and his grappling, he's pretty good on the feet too. Like, he's not, I wouldn't say he's the most polished, but he's got a powerful overhand left. And I just think he's going to fight fearless against Fior because he knows that he's a good grappler too. Now, hey, maybe he gets choked. I don't think that Fior is like going to be completely outclassed here. I just think that Rebecki's going to get the better of him. So I'm going to say Rebecki by decision. I wouldn't be surprised with a Rebecki knockout, but I wouldn't be surprised with a Fior submission either. But I'm going to give him a little more respect than some people are, but I still think the Polish dude gets it done. He could, man. Rebecki's got that fucking overhand left. He definitely could sit him down. I'm picking Mateusz for sure, but I'm not as confident as some people are, man. Same with fucking Priscilla. Like, dude, she ain't that fucking good. Like, Sarge ain't nothing special, but neither is that bitch. I think she, honestly, dude, I think Gia and Kim got robbed in that fight. I think Priscilla Cachoeira was a fucking punching bag in that fight, and I don't know, man. But this one here, yeah, I think I'm surprised that it's 91-9, but you know how the fucking public is. You know how the fucking public is. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're just so full of shit. A lot of time, the name value influences the public, the experience, and sometimes it's legit. I mean, you know, the name value is there for a reason. They're more well known because they have more experience and they fought. You know, they've been in more UFC fights or whatever. They fought higher competition on the regional level, what have you. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that one. For two debutantes, though, not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. Yeah, that's seeing that 6'10" favorite. I guess so. I think it should be more like minus 350, minus 400. But what the fuck do I know, man? Watch him just fucking chin check Fior in the first 30 seconds. Oh, man, this is another one I'm kind of struggling with, boys. This is another one I'm struggling with. This is one. Ribeiro had that crazy fucking, like 20, 30, 40-second knockout on Contender Series against that other jobber. Man, this could be Al Hassan swan song. They're doing one of two things here, and it seems more likely that they're doing the latter. They're either trying to give Al Hassan a winnable fight, or they're trying to get Ribeiro a fast track introduction. They're trying to do the Chaos Williams thing with him, where it's like Chaos starches Al Hassan, and it's like, oh shit, did you see what he did to Razak? Blah, 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 blah. I think that is more likely. Like, I was doing tape study. Speaking of tape, look at the tail of the tape, dude. It's a 4-inch reach advantage. That's anything over 3, and that's a significant reach advantage, man. 4 inches, like, and he's a good striker too. Ribeiro has pretty decent hands. I was watching some Al Hassan fights. He's kind of slow, dude. He's powerful, but he's kind of slow. I shout out to Bro Picks, man. I saw he's on Ribeiro. I actually don't hate that at all. I think I picked Al Hassan, but I might end up switching this to Claudio Ribeiro. Al-Hassan going up in weight. This is a middleweight fight. He's going up. He was never huge for welterweight to begin with, man. He's just like, he's super muscular. He's very muscle bound. And he never had incredible cardio. So with that extra muscle and weight and shit, like, how much better is it going to be a middleweight? And he's going to be fighting dudes that hit much harder. I don't know, dude. He's 37. I'm not going to bet this, but I might pick Ribeiro. This might be Al-Hassan's swan song. He might just get his block knocked off. I mean, he went 3 rounds with Buckley. It was a close fight, but he did get hurt in that fight. Dude, when I saw it was middleweight, I was like, okay. This might be it. They might just be like, I don't think they're bringing Ribeiro in and giving him Al-Hassan in his first fight for Ribeiro to lose. A dude that's exciting like that, they're probably bringing him in to get a win against a name, a fading name. It's a winnable fight for him because of how Al-Hassan, like, his defense isn't super great and his cardio isn't super great and he's hittable. Like, he can be fucking one punched. Ribeiro's very powerful, got pretty good boxing. The more I think about it and seeing it's at middleweight, Do I tail bro picks? Do I tail Scorpion picks? I don't know, man. Yeah, initially I was thinking Al-Hassan, but it's just one of those like name value things. He's a more well-known name. Looking at his fights, man, he's like brawling with Nico to get the knockout, brawling with Sabah Hamasi. If he's brawling with this dude, that's the kind of fight Ribeiro likes, and he might just fucking lay the lumber. I think I might end up picking Ribeiro, honestly. I'm just like talking myself into it right now. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? Like Ribeiro ain't fought nobody. It's not that. But other than fucking, what are Al Hassan's like middleweight fights? DeKirko and Buckley. I mean, that's, those aren't great. Those definitely aren't great wins. Matter of fact, it's a whole bunch of can crushing, but Al Hassan is not a world beater. He's not a world beater. He has really good judo. He's an incredibly powerful striker, but he's got some pretty big flaws. Like, yeah, I mean, DeKirko and Buckley are his middleweight fights. Oh, I don't know, boys. I don't know. I think it might be a Ribeiro time. Don't you put that energy on this, Zach. Don't you curse. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think he's just going to look kind of like muscle bound, maybe even a little soft, just a little water weighty. I don't know, man. He's not going to have to cut a ton. He was never like a big 170 at 185, and I don't think he's going to have any problems making the weight. he's just going to look small, and that 4-inch reach advantage, dude, I can just see him just left hooking all Hassan into another universe. But I don't know, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Fade bro picks at your own risk, dude. I've talked about this for a while, man. Like, is Justin the best better? I don't think so, but he's definitely not the worst, man. The dude is definitely a better handicapper than he gets credit for sometimes, but yeah, he's definitely taking some bad ones, but I don't know, dude. I don't mind I don't mind that Riviera one too much. Al Hassan's kind of a fading fraud. That DeCurico win isn't exactly aging like wine. That's what I would say. Next fight. Let's move on to the next fight. Let's move along. Yeah, I'm thinking they're bringing him in to get this fucking win against a name. Another Brazilian on the scene at middleweight. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking I just screwed. This one, I'm not taping. I'm not overthinking. I'm picking Umar Nurmagomedov. That's crazy. That's crazy. But is it? Is it? Look, dude, Howney's got some good wins. But which fight am I thinking of? The Chris Gutierrez win is good. The Chris Gutierrez win is definitely good. I'm sorry, dude. Victor Henry just got exposed, so that one has not aged quite as well as it once was a few months ago, or earlier this year, rather. Timur Valiev. I think Nurmagomedov's a little bit better than both of those guys. I think he's a little bit better. I don't think this is anything like, I don't think he blows Barcelos out of the water. I just think he's a little bit better of a grappler. And boys, how many times have we seen this? How many times have we seen the Sambo versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Sambo wins every fucking time? Just about every fucking time. The top control versus the fucking threats from guard, it is just Smeesh City. Smeesh this thing. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think Barcelos is going to get finished. I don't think he's going to get like blown out, but I think that by the end of it, Nurmagomedov will look pretty damn close to a 400, 500 favorite. I think he wins 30-27. I don't think he like crushes Howney. I just think he gets like a little bit better of all the rounds and does it like that. That's my prediction. I'm not going to overthink that one. I'm not going to over break it down. I just what's Howney's path to victory? Choking Umar, okay. Knocking him out, maybe. I think that's more likely, but nah, I think Umar's a little bit too crafty. He is like, a lot of people see that undefeated record. There's been some undefeated dudes that get fucking exposed, but he's not a debutante. Like he's gonna beat Howney Barcelos. It's gonna be one of his better wins, but still, like, I don't know. This is one of those where to say there's value on Barcelos because he has some decent wins, and it's like I don't think any of those guys are as good as Nurmagomedov. Even Saeed, I just don't. Dude, the chick fights are tough to pick, man. Fuck. I think the odds are like a pick 'em on this, and I think it's a good for good reason, man. Rocky's got a lot more experience, dude. He's got a lot more experience. He's a better wrestler. I dude. That Yana win is not fucking good. That Yana Kunis Kai loss is fucking. Like, what's split over Holly? She has lost. Look at her losses. Look at her losses, man. Earlier in her career, yeah, there's some fucking like she has a loss to Andrade, but then she fucking choked her. She has a win over Misha. She has a win over Irene Aldana, who fucking chin checked Kellen Vieira. So you're gonna have a hard time kind of doing like wiki capping this, but dude, I don't know. Oh man, I kind of like Rocky in this one. Kind of pretty deep. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people. This is another one where people are just like knee jerking Ketlin Vieira, but I don't know, dude. Yeah, she whooped on Sarah McMahon. Like if Rocky can't get the takedowns and it's on the feet, I probably favor Ketlin. But I might. This is one I might hedge, where I like pick Ketlin and bet Rocky or something. I might hedge it like that. Well, it was the big show. What up, player? What you doing? Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Just chilling. Chilling. Talking about these fights. Dude, these fucking chick fights are tough, man. Rocky and Ketlin. No, dude. The similar opponents make this one tough. This is like she got the split versus Holly. Holly kind of has Rocky's number, but Rocky kind of like wrestle fucked Irene Aldana, and Aldana fucking smoked Ketlin Vieira. So I'm kind of struggling with this one, dude. Struggling with this one a little bit. On the feet, I definitely favor Ketlin. If Rocky can grapple her though, dude, I don't really like what I've seen from Ketlin Vieira off her back. And that dude, if she stays there versus Penny, she can just fucking wrestle fug her for a couple rounds and steal a greasy one, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Big Show. Shout out to the boys at Pub. Yeah, dude. Sorry, I had to take the overlay down so I could pull the Tapology up. But yeah, I'm loving that fucking overlay. I think it adds a whole new layer to this channel. I've talked about this one Talked about this one on Friday, and I think I talked about it the last stream I did of 2022 as well when I kind of like previewed this fight. I like Puna Soriano in this one. I like Puna Soriano. Kopylov is probably the cleaner striker. Soriano's more powerful. And I like Soriano's cardio too. I think he's the better wrestler. And I like his get up ability. And I like his tenacity. I like the pace he works at, his cardio, his durability. I don't see, unless Kopylov knocks him out, which I don't really see because of how tough Puna is, I don't think he wins. Like I think Puna's combination of wrestling and power striking gets him the edge here. I could see this one being somewhat close, but Kopylov busts up pretty easy, dude. He bleeds pretty easy, especially around his mouth and his eyes. I think if Puna starts to crack him, man, he's going to start looking a little worse for wear, and I think Puna gets it done. I don't know if he knocks him out. I don't know if he just sparks him out, but Kopylov, dude, he got fucking smoked by Carl Roberson, dude. I don't know, man. That is fade material, and I think Puna is better than Alessio. So I'm gonna go with Puna here. Probably Puna decision. I may throw him in a parlay. He's only a slight favorite, so I'm actually kind of liking that. Like, there's going to be some recency bias on Kopylov for sure. But I'm gonna say Puna decision, but if he does spark, definitely picking Soriano though. I talked about this one too. Maybe go check MMA Locker Room and his interview with Damon Jackson. I still need to go watch that myself, dude. Still have not watched that myself. I need to go leave a like and a view. But yeah, man, I the run that Jackson has been on is nothing less than impressive. And during that run, he has fed me so much goddamn crow. Like that, the dude is just a crow machine for your boy. Just like assembly lining crow down my fucking face. Like, it's not even funny, but I got the cure. I got the cure, boys. And that's Dan Ige. Your boy can pick a Dan Ige fight. I'm 3-0 on Tapology. I've only been on this website for a little over a year picking fights. Well, no, this started late 2021. So yeah, a little over a year. But I've been flawless with Ige in wins and losses. He's the better striker. He's a black belt. He's decent on the ground. He's not getting subbed by Damon Jackson, and that's his only path to victory. I think Dan Ige knocks Damon Jackson out. I think he stuffs takedowns. I think he keeps it on the feet. I think if he does get taken down, he scrambles and gets up. And I think on the feet, he's just going to punish him. Like, Jackson's win has been impressive, but it's against guys that aren't close to Dan Ige's level, like fucking Camwella Kirk and like even Sabatini, man. Sabatini had not really fought anybody. He just had a good record, and he had all this hype behind him. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't know if he wins that fight if he had not just like he had the spirit and the power of his like recently passed, bro. Like, he was just like more than man during that. He had a little like extra fucking power and spirit with him. I don't think he's going to be able to replicate that. And just Dan Ige is too big of a step up, in my opinion. If he proves me wrong again, more power to him. I'll just have to eat the crow, but I don't see it happening, man. Don't see it happening. Ige fights are relatively straightforward for me to pick for this reason. They're either giving him way too much of a step up or he's clearly going to whoop the dude. There's no like in between. Like he either gets, they don't give him a lot of 50-50 matchups. It's either like you're overmatched or you're undermatched. He's going to be, Damon Jackson's a step down from the dudes he's been fighting. No disrespect. He's going to get whooped. I'll be parlaying Danny Ige. Preheating now. Nice, dude. What are you fucking dabbing up? Or are you making something? You preheating your oven? Are you preheating your fucking nail or are you preheating your fucking oven? You tell me now. Reveal all the details of your life for my entertainment and the betterment of this channel. I'm saying, dude. So I'm saying, I'm a parlay Ige. Like I said, Jackson has been on an impressive streak. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, boys. There's going to be a couple streaks that come to an end. Delede's streak is going to come to an end this year. Dricus' streak is going to come to an end this year. It's coming. Jackson's streak about to come to an end. This will be the first of many. The domino effect will transpire. Show knows. Yep. I will be parlaying Sir Daniel. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain? I'm looking for a fucking cheap sack of ganja. That's what I'm always on the hunt for. Tell you what. Looking for a library. Who's he? Zach, do you honestly think that Dan Ige can hang 250 strikes on Damon Jackson without knocking him out? Come on, man. You ain't. He can't. He won't even be able to hang that many on him. His chin won't fucking take it. The dude fights too much. He brawls too much, man. Damon Jackson has he has a lot of heart, dude. He has all the fucking heart. He fights with his heart on his sleeve. He goes out on his shield, and I think he's going to, man. Laddering time in this. Right on. Against Cheeto, one of the toughest dudes in the fucking weight division. Damon Jackson's been knocked out 3 times. About to be number 4. KO number 4 loss for Jackson coming down the pipe. Get ready. Boom! Gonna be that fucking straight left. Bam! Best of luck, though. Best of luck. It's always a good time when me and Zach are on opposite sides, because Zach ain't gonna back down. Zach, I respect Zach for that, man. He stands on his square. He's like, nah, this is what I'm doing. You can like it or love it. Nah, that's what I respect about Zach. I'm just on another side of it. EK's washed, but man, all right. I don't see how you're washed if you hang fucking 250 on Cheeto Vera. Just don't see how that happens. But yeah, it's a good fight, dude. That's what I'm saying. Yes, he does look washed against the elite. I just don't think that's Damon Jackson. I think Dan Ige is much more of a gatekeeper, and I think Jackson's getting turned away at the gates. Halt. Who goes there? Damon Jackson? Nah. Sorry, bro. Back of the line. All right. Last fight, and then I can put that fucking kick-ass overlay back up. This is a good co-main event, though. Hey, man, I'm happy for Damon Jackson getting the co-main. A little bit more money, I expect. He's a family man. Seems like another dude, much like Jimmy Flick, where it's just like he just seems like salt of the earth, good-hearted, genuine dude. I respect the shit out of that. I think Danny Ige is a little. Danny Ige is another kind of like humble, just kind of workman. But I think he's a little bit better of a fighter. It's a good fight though. Okay, boys. Okay. I did a little tape study, did a little refresher. I watched a ton because I do remember a lot of these dudes' fights that stick out in my mind. I that this fight is very, very well matched. I think this fight is a lot closer than the public would have you believe. I mean, look at that shit, dude. That's ridiculous. 70-30 Imavov, 60-40 Imavov, fine. Man, I don't know what it is. People, Calvin Gastelum must have lost people so much fucking money. Yeah, dude. Y'all must have just taken a fucking bloodbath on that Hermanson fight. That's got to be what it is, man. There is an unnatural level. Oh, God, I'm so tempted to fucking bet Kelvin Gastelum in this fight. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to fucking do it. I said I wasn't going to bet main events anymore, especially ones that kind of like maybe have a little bit of a narrative behind them. Imavov is a guy that they're trying to push, obviously. Kelvin Gastelum is a dude with a name that's kind of been on a losing streak. You can say he's kind of washed, which is crazy because he's not that old. He's like 30 years old.
Kingsley Gillette.
31 or something. This is a well-matched fight, much closer to a 50-50. If we're talking level of competition, dude, you're drunk if you think Imavov's fought the better fighters. He just hasn't. There's fights that he looks really fucking good. Like, dude, the performance against Shabazian, like exposing Shabazian like that, very impressive. Very impressive. The win against Heinisch, good, solid win. Win against Buckley is solid. Losing to Phil Haas. That one ain't aging too good. Lost to who the fuck? Guillotine by who in the fuck? Maine. I'll tell you this. You don't want Kelvin Gastelum on top of you. I'll just say that. You don't. You don't. You don't want Kelvin Gastelum taking your back. You don't want it. I'm picking Kelvin Gastelum. I'm tempted to bet him too. He is I'm not going to say a total fraud. I don't think he's quite as good as some. He got overhyped. That's definitely fair. Gastelum got overhyped towards the beginning of his career. As a middleweight, he's really only beaten like older fighters. Although the win over Heinisch is solid. Now, Imavov smoked Ian Heinisch, but you lose to Phil Hawes. I don't like his gas tank, man. Kelvin got a gas tank. On the feet, it's close. I don't know, dude. This is good matchmaking. They're both well-rounded fighters. I don't know, man. What's the fucking? Let me look at the reach disadvantage. Yeah, I mean he has a sizable reach advantage, man. He might just haul off and knock Kelvin out, dude. I don't know though, man. If he gets tired, it's a 5-rounder. Nah. Imavov is gonna fucking gas out, and I'm actually gonna say the more I think about it, I'm gonna say Kelvin Gastelum by 4th round submission. That's my pick. That's gonna be my official pick. Imavov finisher, Gastelum submission. The way his cardio looked, nah. If Gastelum's still there, and he's pretty durable, man. Gastelum's pretty fucking durable. He got dropped by Jared Cannonier. I'm sorry, like Nasruddin is not that much of a one-punch artist. He's not. He's a very powerful striker. He's got good. He's really good in the clinch, man. He's got good knees and elbows, and Kelvin's the better boxer, though, in my opinion. Kelvin's got better hands. I just to use his like the strongest part of Imavov's game, he's gonna have to close that distance against Kelvin. Kelvin crow hop and fucking 1-2, like fucking just crow hop and paste you with a 1-2. I don't know, man. I could see if Imavov gasses, yeah. His first 5-rounder, nah. First main event against a dude with that much experience that fought for the title, that's not that old. You can say he's a little washed, but I don't think he's that washed. Look at who he's fighting, man. Look at who Kelvin's fighting. Look at who this motherfucker's fighting. He just fought Jared Cannonier. He just fought for the title. Right before Pavela. This is a step down for him. Nobody wants to admit that, but this is a fucking step down compared to who he's been fighting. I'm sorry, it just is. Maybe he clears the gap, but losing to Phil Hawes, man, that ain't showing me you ain't clearing shit. You ain't clearing shit losing to Phil Hawes. More fraudulent than anything else. Dude, seriously. For your information, okay, cool. Hey, Kelvin is, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know that fluke against Hermanson, that was a fluke. It's a damn fluke. He's a black belt, man. He's, whether you think it's like the highest level black belt, he has good jiu-jitsu, and I know he has good wrestling. You're going to see that this is going to be another, like, I'm not going to say he's going to wrestle fucking like Heinisch, but I think once Imavov starts to gas, it's going to be the Kelvin Gastelum show. I think he chokes him in the 4th round. This is what I think happens. He gets tired. He fucking cracks him. He shoots. Gastelum threatens with the front choke, floats around to the back, starts to ground and pound him, stretches him out. Dude, Gastelum takes the back like that, boys. A tired fighter against Kelvin Gastelum, he's going to fucking take the back like that. choke his ass out 4th round. That's what I'm gonna say. I probably won't bet it though. I might though, but I probably won't. But I might. I really want to, dude. I'm really tempted. Gastelum as an underdog. I'm really tempted to, boys. Please talk me off the ledge because I want to pass. I really just should probably pass. Just please convince me to pass. Gastelum's a big step up from fucking Joaquin Buckley. Can we at least admit that? Can we all just keep it real at the same time? Gastelum is a big step up from Joaquin Buckley. Fair enough. I think you're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Live bet Gastelum after the 3rd or something. I mean, I think EMA5 will be dangerous early, but Kelvin ain't nothing sweet on the feet, dude. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing on the feet, Kelvin Gastelum gonna fucking haul off and crack you. But I don't know, man. He's kind of gotten gun shy after that fucking the Whitaker and the Adesanya fights, and like even in the Cannonier fight, like I don't know, dude. He's definitely not the same fighter he was, but I haven't been just blown away by Imavov. Like, yeah, the Shabazian win is impressive, but you know, there's levels, man. Derek Brunson whooped Shabazian. What do y'all think of him? Don't tell me you don't fucking mug Derek Brunson off every chance you get. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. Damn. Yeah, you're right about that. San Diego was open as an underdog. Yep. Gotcha. My B. That's my B. What was I gonna say? But yeah, man, that's what I think about those fights. So let me do a little revision. I can go back to the overlay. I'm also about to piss like a fucking racehorse. All right. Stop sharing. So you fucking smarty pantses can't see my fucking password, dude. Edit predictions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna edit some shit right here. Dude, I'm sorry. I can't think straight. I have to piss. I gotta take a intermission. Intermission. Band meeting. Band meeting. The music will come. The music will come. I was watching that episode yesterday. That might be my favorite episode on season 3, dude. Sweet D's dating a retarded person. That might be my favorite one. Okay, it's intermission time though. I can't think straight. The only thing that's on my mind is pee pee in the potty. Here we go. Intermission for that. Breakdown UFC 67 for that. All right, I'll be back. Get y'all some jams. Brand new song. You're gonna love it. It's got a lot of layers, dude. It's got like 5 different parts, 2 bridges. All right. I'm back. We back. Yeah, dude. I like Gaslam. I like Gaslam in this one the more I think about it. Shabazian's good, but he's just a fucking greenhorn. Oh, cool. You beat Fabio Charant. Fucking whatever. Not Fabio Charant. Fucking Dalcha. You beat Dalcha, Lugi, and Bula. Cool. Yeah, he's as good as Kelvin. We're good. I mean, Shabazian's the dude's best win. Yeah, I mean, Kelvin doesn't have like super duper impressive wins at middleweight, but he's also just fought a much higher level of competition. Like I said, Imavov is a step down from like Adesanya and Whitaker and Cannonier. It's like, okay. Okay. I think Kelvin exposes Imavov He's already had some sketchy losses, but Phil Haas putting hands on you. Kelvin probably going to do the same. Phil Haas having success in the grappling. Kelvin probably going to do the same. So, yeah. Well, went through the card. I'm going to pull some lines back up. For these fights. Well, some more people come in here. I'll pull the lines back up, and I'm going to look at them. Look at them right now. Checking out the UFC Vegas 67 betting lines. Fuck around with some parlay odds. I like Javid. I went right over Javid Basharat and Mendelssohn, and Javid Basharat's going to win that fight. It's a real easy breakdown. I think that I'm going to parlay Nascimento as well. Excuse me. That's minus 188. Basharat Nascimento. Oh, Umar was the other one. God. Umar's minus 620. Might as well not even put him in there. That's ridiculous. And I'll parlay. I'll throw Ige in there too. Ige's going to win that fight. You can knock him out. Ige, Nascimento, and Basharat is plus 171. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I think that is going to be. That's going to be my first bet, boys. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, probably he probably finishes him, but I'm okay with that. Like, yeah, it's not great, but if it's part of a three-legger, it's not hurting me too bad. Honestly, think the Nascimento fight should be a little bit closer. I'm sure some money's coming on him, but I don't think Carlos Hernandez is that shitty, but I think he still loses. So this will likely be my first bet of this card. This will be an official play. Basharat. Nascimento. Yeah. That is plus. Let's see. Plus 171. Knock my coffee cup over. Yeah, 0.5 to win. Total payout of 1.3. Yeah. If I was able to get on that Nurmagomedov line earlier, I probably would have thrown him in there too, but it adds nothing to it. It would that 171. If I put Nurmagomedov in there, it'd be like plus 190 or something. Dude, I was saying that, dude. I think I am gonna throw a flyer on Bulgarian. I agree with you on that one, dude. Yeah, when I broke that one down, yeah, I think I've talked myself into it pretty much. I think he's the better striker on the feet, and I think the grappling is pretty close. He was like a wrestler in Can. I can't remember if he was like. I think he was a. Did he wrestle for Kansas or like high school wrestling in Kansas? Something. He's got a good wrestling background, and he just looks like he's more solid on top. For MMA, I like that a little bit more, and he looks like he's I don't know. Just I like what I've seen from him a little bit more than Argueta. Yeah, yeah, I need to jump on that. I need to actually when I get off of here, I need to actually lay these bets down. Obviously, the public agrees. Yep. Kopylov, you parlaying these picks? Tailor at your own risk, Bo Dick. Tailor at your own risk, boys. I don't know what the fuck I did with that. I don't know what I did with that banner, but I'm making another one right now. I think I fucking deleted it. This stream is for entertainment purposes only. It is not gambling or financial advice. Unless you want to fucking die penniless. So, tail at your own risk. Please bet responsibly. Please bet call phone call 1-800 gambler if you can. Emoji, siren emoji. I like to call it the alert emoji. Scroll across the bottom. Oh yeah, must be added. This is the disclaimer for this channel. This is not a gambling advice channel. I'm a fucking noob. I'm a rookie. I do this shit as a little bit of a hobby for fun. I enjoy it greatly, But I'm certainly not selling these picks, and I'm not giving these picks out as advice. I'm just letting you know what I'm picking and what I'm going to bet. But another bet that I think I'm going to make for this fight is official play. Let's see. UFC prelims. I will be betting Isaac Dolgarian. I hope this line stays. Isaac Dolgarian plus 168. Throw a fucking half unit on that for another 1.3 ham sandwich of total payout. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, he has a little bit more experience, Argetta, but it's in a loss and it's one fight. Like, yeah, against another dude that can wrestle and it's looks like a little bit better of a striker. Like, Argetta's striking looks wonky and goofy as fuck, and he does it just to get the wrestling. Like, Dolgarian's striking is a little bit more meaningful, and I definitely just like what I see from him on top more. The grappling is close, and I just like he just looks more dominant to me when he gets, especially when he gets on top. He just makes better decisions. I passed last week. You should be due. I couldn't bet on a pay-per-view bum bash. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. You have to build your audience before you can charge for picks. You know shit. Build your audience and build your clout too, dude. Build your clout. Like, build your like respect in the community. Not clout. Like, you're fucking, yeah. You gotta put your time in, man. I would not, dude, unless I've been betting for like 2 or 3 years, I just wouldn't feel comfortable with that at all and could prove that I was successful like every fucking year. Nah, man. It just, mm-mm, I had a good first year, good first outing for a fucking newbie. Turned a small profit. Like, yeah, if you had tailed every single pick that I made at the amount that I made it, relatively speaking, like, you'd be up. But nah, man, I'm not fucking. I'll just, I'll take that and build upon that for myself, for my own confidence as a rookie gambler. Like, that's all I really need. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Dude, the more I think about it, I'm I'm gonna pass. I was considering betting Johnson by knockout. Like, I think that's what's gonna happen, honestly. But like, the more I think about it, like, it's either flick or pass. I'm probably gonna pass. Like I said, I may just fucking be a hypocrite and go back on that and put a little something on fucking uh what's a fuck by knockout, but it ain't gonna be much. It ain't gonna be much. I don't think Flick catches lightning in a bottle twice. Like, Makayev couldn't do it. Like, Makayev did the same shit that Flick did to Durden, pretty much. Like, caught him in some wild shit early. Makayev didn't do that to Johnson. I don't think Flick is going to either. Uh, And I don't think Flick is nearly the threat or the dynamic like he's a good grappler. He's a really good, dangerous grappler. I just don't think he's quite as explosive as Makayev is and is like tenacious for that long. I think on the feet, Johnson can knock him out. But exactly. Yeah, that's his only path, man. I don't like a decision. Nah, I think it's more likely he clips Jimmy at some point, which sucks because Flick is a cool dude, seems like, and you don't want to see those kind of guys lose. But the more I think about it, it's just like, oh, I think he's probably gonna get knocked out. Jimmy Flick likes to feed me crow though, so we'll see what happens. I'm so fucking tempted to bet Kelvin Gastelum. Son of a bitch, I'm tempted. Another sorry, just taking that off. Let me look at some more lines real quick. Now, as far as finishes go, I'm gonna stay away. Money is coming on Ribeiro, and that fight is pretty much a pick 'em now. He was a slight underdog. Shout out to Bro Picks for getting on Ribeiro as an underdog. Obviously, that's where the money's coming in. I'm gonna pick Ribeiro, but I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I am gonna throw Puna in a two-legger with Ige. I like Puna and Ige. I think that's a tasty little two-legger. Tasty little two-legger. Plus 176. I know, just a fucking grease ball. Yeah, something is just telling my stupid brain to bet Kelvin Gastelum. Trying to fight it, boys. I really am. Una Ige is God damn it. Plus 176. 0.5 sandwich. Another 1.3, dude. These 1.3s. In a pattern. Is it a good pattern? When your boy hits, I usually, when it rains, it pours with me, with the wins or the losses. I don't know, man. Is it a good or a bad sign, boys? It's all for fun now. Just having a little fun, a little free sandwich money. Nothing crazy. But yeah, all these bets I'm laying down are plus 168, plus 171, plus 176, all about the same comeback. Did y'all feel? Did y'all feel like a fucking casual tote? It's gonna be that's the Hawaiian punch parlay. You like that? That's what I call. I'll make sure on that. Pretty sure they're both of Hawaiian origin. I fucking know Puna is. I'm pretty sure Ige is too. Dan Ige. Yeah, dude. Kalewa. I'm not sure you pronounce that. And I'm pretty sure Punahele Soriano is Hawaiian as well. Yes. Wailua. Kauai County. Yeah. Hawaiian Punch Parlay. I wouldn't call it necessarily. It's not racist. Maybe a little cultural appropriation, but they're both Hawaiian, so it's not untrue. There's no Hawaii emoji. Damn it. There's no fucking. There's not really a flower one that looks like that Hawaiian flower. God damn it. Tropical. No, I thought there'd be a cool little Hawaiian emoji, but there's not. Fucking bullshit. That's the racist thing, not having a Hawaiian emoji. It's fucked up. Boom. I like it, boys. That's what I like. Ribeiro Nascimento, I parle Nascimento, Braj. I parle Nascimento, brother. For that. I'm leaning more towards the Ribeiro side myself now. I was on Alisson originally, but the more I look at it, like, 4-inch reach advantage, middleweight. Ooh. Gwen? Yeah. Oh, God. All right. No. No. I think Ribeiro probably going to knock his block off. Unfortunately. I like Razak, but he's just, I don't know, man. I think he's just an undersized welterweight that's old now. He's now old. He could win this fight, though. I mean, Ribeiro hasn't fought anyone on his level, not even really close, but I don't know if it's going to matter. What are his best wins? Nico Price and Hamasi. Like, womp, womp. DeKirico, womp, womp. That was a really impressive win until fucking Kopylov just pretty much did the same thing. Not as quickly, but still just fucking slumped him. Yeah. Dude, you know that I don't fade Brazilian fighters. Michel Pineda is one of my favorite fighters, dude. He's my favorite welterweight fighter. You know this, Lobby. Man, please. You'll see the light. You'll see the same light Usyk sees when he's fucking looking up at him after Fury uppercuts the life out of him. Then his soul returns to his body and he just looks up at the ceiling like, oh my God, for this. Look up, what's that? What's my name? What's this? What's my name? Oh my God. Yes. We'll see. We will see. I like Fury. I like Caleb Plant. I like Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev. But I do think that Beterbiev will knock out Anthony Yard. I think it'll be competitive for 5 rounds. I think he knocks Anthony Yard out in the 5th. Beterbiev looks really, really good good against dudes that just stand there and fucking trade with him. Bivol's footwork, his ring generalship, the way he just knows his way around the ring too well. His distance management, his speed, his jab, his combos. I think he just outboxes Beterbiev. Arthur getting up there too, man. Bivol's right in his fucking prime. I mean, Beterbiev is in the prime of his career, but he is older. Like, I just think Vosnik is a really good win. Joe Smith Jr. knocking out Joe Smith Jr. in 2 rounds is very impressive, considering that Bivol took him to the cards. He rocked Bivol at one point. But that is definitely a styles make fights. Like, Bivol made Joe Smith look stupid for the majority of that fight. But Beterbiev obviously has the punching power. Of course you are. What, dude? You wouldn't be you if you weren't constantly taking the other side of whoever I pick, especially in boxing. Whatever I'm on in boxing, you're on the other side. That's the nature of the universe. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I'm on Beterbiev for a Yard fight. He's going to knock Yard out. He's going to start Yard. But Bivol, nah, Bivol's a little too crafty. Bivol's a little too crafty, a little too quick, a little too consistent with the jab. I think the jab's going to be a real problem for Beterbiev. I don't think he's going to be able to. He could does on some of these other guys. Like, Bivol's not going to be there for the counter punches for the most part. I think he'll tag him a couple times, but I like Bivol to win like 7-5, 8-4 maybe. It'll be a good fight though. They've been fucking Beterbiev's kind of been ducking that fight, honestly. Maybe you don't want to say duck. He's been avoiding it. They're both like fellow countrymen, but it's like it's shit or get off the pot time, boys. Enough of beating these fucking Joe Smith Juniors. Respect to Joe. These Joe Smith Juniors, these fucking. Now Vosnik was undefeated, but who did he beat? Adonis Stevenson. Like, Adonis Stevenson used to be that dude. Adonis Stevenson used to be the boogeyman, but not in, what was it, 2018 or whatever, whenever he fought him. Like, I don't know, dude. Adonis Stevenson. I'm really glad that Adonis Stevenson was able to make a recovery from that fight, but he was like 40 years old, dude. Like, I don't know. Bivol's in his prime. A few years ago, I would have heavily favored Beterbiev, but now the dude's 38. He's not just going to drop off. He's not going to look like an old man overnight, but Bivol will make the gap just a little bit too much. Do you think Vosnik and Bivol are the same level of skill? Your Usyk Fury scorecard? I'm not sure what you mean by that, sir. You're going to have to clarify that. You're going to have to tell me what the fuck you mean by that. Is it like supposed to be the Usyk Fury scorecard? So yeah, I like this. I like this. I like that. I really like that. It's a Fury KO. Anthony Joshua is just so much easier to hit than Tyson. It's just not that. Tyson Fury's footwork and defense compared to AJ is fucking Jesus Quintana laughable. AJ's a fraud. I'm sorry, the dude's a fucking fraud. Not saying he's trash. I'm not saying he's a bum. He was a champion, but he's a little bit of a fraud. At the very top. At the very top. The very tippy top. He's not elite. He's really fucking good. He's a top 3, not that dude. So maybe you said, maybe I'm splitting hairs, but as far as maybe fraud isn't the right word. He's not that dude. And people just swore he was for the longest time. So yeah, I'll walk that back a little bit. Fraud isn't the right word. A little overhyped. I'll say he was just a little overhyped. Fraud isn't the right word for AJ. He was a champion. He was a unified champion, but he was a little overhyped. As I think Usyk's wins over him are a little overhyped, to be perfectly honest with you. Andy Ruiz, man, people are so bamboozled by that. Andy Ruiz was a fucking nobody who lost to Joseph Parker before he upset AJ. That was more AJ not being that dude than Andy Ruiz being some fucking world beater. That was his Buster Douglas. Like, dude, if he fights Wilder, Wilder is going to fucking clean his clock. Like, I cannot wait to bet Deontay Wilder by knockout against Ruiz. I can't wait, dude. Only one way to find out. Yeah, Tyson's a wily one, dude. He's very unpredictable inside and outside the ring. So I just want to see that fight get made, and then we can start talking shit. Then we can start talking shit for real. Once it's official, then you can just let it fly. Tyson, he's a, like I said, he's a little wily. It's a wily one. He's squirrely. He's unpredictable. His behavior can be erratic at times. So, well, I have pretty much talked about what I wanted to talk about. I've got some bets in mind that I'm going to make. As you can see, I may add a couple to those. I will update you guys on my official plays, and I will have made the bets by then. So, yeah. Friday. I'll be back Friday for the weigh-ins. They'll be at noon, so I'll probably go live at like 11:30. We'll talk about the whole card again, and yeah, it'll be a good time, man. I'm pumped for these fights. First UFC card of the year. Everyone's ready, like fucking chomping at the bit. It's been a mess, dude. These last few weeks, without MMA, people have been fucking unraveling, like losing their don't know what to do with themselves. So yeah. Shout out to the people that came through, man. I think I'm probably gonna wrap this one up. Been a good but not great stream. Had 7 people in here. I always like to get to 10. That's usually my goal for every stream. But shout out to the people that came through, man. We got close. Shout out to Big Show Picks again for this fucking dope ass overlay. He sent me a couple other ones too. I might switch it up for the next one. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. It definitely adds a new layer. It's a vast improvement upon the like blank black screen in the background, dude. This looks sick. And it's perfect for these UFC breakdowns. So yeah, man, shout out to him. Shout out to the other boys at Pub Sports Radio. I will be there Saturday night for the live betting stream. And shout out to the Fighting Allens at Fight Night Picks. I will be there for question mark kicks before the fights start, modding. Keeping everything nice and PG-13 in there. They're just nice Canadians. They're trying to break down the fights and have a good time and get into it. That's it, and that's all. And I'll, by God, make sure they do it. I'll make sure they're free to do it. So, yeah, that's my plan. Did he make one? I don't think he made one. I don't think one was made. I think that he's hiding behind legal advice at this point. I think that everything he says and does from here on out will be, if it's not straight up, like if he didn't fucking like doesn't have a lawyer on retainer, like he's getting legal advice from somewhere, and he's been very has not been as vocal recently. So I don't know, dude. I don't think he put out a video though, unless I'm wrong. Could be. I'm wrong a lot. But yeah, I've talked about the card ad nauseum. There's not much more I can say unless you, one person lobby, has a question. I think I'm probably just gonna wrap it up, dude. Take another bat and then fucking and get the fuck up out of here, man. But shout out to everyone that came through, dude. I appreciate the support. I hope these are some good fights, man. There's some good matchups. I criticize the UFC a lot, and they fucking deserve it. But like, the matchmaking is pretty good for the most part on this card. Like, there's some tough fights to pick on this one, especially the chick fights, dude. Jesus, fucking Kellen Vieira, Rocky, and Priscilla Sarge. Like, damn it, how do you fucking parse those out? I don't know. All right, that's it for me, though. Basically, the squeaky wheels got greased. The people that pissed and moaned the most about it got paid. The people that he owes the most to, I don't know if they have or not. I don't know if they have or not. So I can't speak intelligently on that. I can only react to what I hear. So, with that, I'm gonna get right the fuck up out of here, dude. Lobby, it was good. Appreciate the banter. Appreciate the support. Smoke one for me. Let me get this song ready. I'm gonna play this out. Shit was real. Shit was fun. Shit was pretty fun. Nah, it was another good one, boys. Shout out to everyone that came through. Lobby, good talking to you again. Hope to see you again on Friday. I will. I'm gonna continue to look over this card and may add a bet or two, but the ones that I will put back up on the screen, those are my official plays as of right now, and I will make all my picks official on Tapology, and I will have those locked in on Friday as well, so we can kind of just make it more of a fucking not so much a breakdown show as just a kind of a weigh-in show. Just kind of enjoy the build up, hype the shit up a little bit. I like the stare downs on the Vegas cards and stuff. So looking forward to that, man. I'll be back Friday. But y'all have a good week, man. Best of luck with your picks and your bets if you haven't made them. If you have, best of luck. Shout out to the motherfucking Arkandome, dude. Shout out to the best fucking group chat in the whole wide world. The boys have been killing it in there, and I'm sure they will continue to do just that. So shout out to all them, man. Shout out to the boys at Puff Sports Radio. Shout out to the Fighting Allens at Fight Night Picks. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Shout out to the community at large. Hope y'all have a good one, man. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace!